I saw something in Pokemon Home that made me realize this could be more successful than I ever thought. And there it is. Ditto is the second most traded Pokemon on the GTS. That's insane. People are desperate for their cheated Pokemon. And that's the kind of environment that Dittogate thrives in. We are about to have some fun. Now, I wanted to do a quick GTS search just to see what's going on with the Ditto economy, and Pokemon Home is as degenerate as ever. Like, these are just regular Ditto, except for that one. That's probably, there's the 6IV hack Ditto that we're looking for, but I mean, or maybe not. Maybe this guy's pulling off a Dittogate, but if it's the Adamant level 100 from Pokemon Bank, that's the 6IV one right there. But, yeah, all these ones just kind of look like regular Dittos. We have Cerulean Cave, Ultra Ball caught Ditto. We have Bold Nature and a Serious Nature. So that guy's name is Team. Is it the same person? No. So we got that going on. There's no way those are any good Ditto, but they still want legendary Pokemon. So I think that means we're also going to have to refine our search to the level 100. And I think this is where things are about to get interesting. You can... I wasn't ready. Oh my god. I feel like this is something else, guys. So there's another, like, look at all these from Pokemon Bank. Just to get an idea of the amount of volume of hacking that we saw in Generation 7 and even continuing into Generation 8. If you had any doubts, there it is. But we got an Adamant Nature, Timid Nature, Naughty. Yeah, that one says 6IV, HA Naughty. You can even see, oh man, I'm gonna have to, wait. Looks like a lot of them are limber though, so maybe I'm not gonna have to worry about getting a hidden ability Ditto to throw up there, because like with the ability, it is harder to track, right? Or it is harder for me to kind of like do the Dittogate. But we have Hasty, it's even named Hasty even though you can see it. All these shiny ones, Beast Ball, Master Ball OT. I guess that was from a Ditto raid. Hack Ditto raid at that. And that's what, yeah, this is where we see it, guys. So, trying to get an idea as to what we're up against. Pokeball is kind of common. Repeat Ball makes sense. Why would Repeat Ball for Pokemon Bank, though? That doesn't make sense. I was gonna say, like, Repeat Ball for the raids makes more sense. But I guess we're just gonna have to get into game. There it is, Master Ball 6IV, the boy. And they all want, like, Zacians and Zamazenta. So there's not even, like, giveaways and stuff going on. Alright, let's give this a go. Now, we have a pretty rudimentary setup right now. My thought was just false swipe the Ditto with Aegislash, catch in a Pokeball, and that's going to be a pretty easy GG. But I think we need to step up our game, because Dittogate 1 took the world by storm. I was able to name Quick Ball Mount Hokulani like level 30 Ditto, 6IV, and I was getting Ultra Beast for them. I don't think that's going to work this time, so we at least need to have like an Adamant, Timid, Jolly Nature setup, and fortunately, we got synchronized for that. So we can catch a few of each, get them in a Pokeball. I don't know if my name is going to give me away, because if I'm putting 3 up and they all look kind of inconsistent, like, you know, if I have a level 6, or if I have like a level 60 Ditto and a Quick Ball, and then a Repeat Ball, and then a Quick Ball, and they all see that like stacked up and they're weird natures, that just doesn't look legitimate. So I'm going to have like Pokeball Timid, Pokeball Jolly, Pokeball Adamant. It might even look like I'm doing some kind of giveaway or something. These Dittos are from raids, and this also creates another interesting dynamic, because you can get a level 60 Ditto that would be a 5-star raid that also has 4 to 6 IVs. So I could also make this look like a raid Ditto by putting it in a Repeat Ball. Another thing to consider, but I think I'm going to have to like do all the same kind of balls at the same time. I'm also not using a Thunder Wave Pokemon. I know it increases catch rate. I just want to like keep the Aegislash and spam Pokeballs till I get it. But I think we're good to go. I think we're going to see how this works. So yeah, I think this Aegislash is going to work pretty well, because I just lead off, false swipe it, get it down to 1 hit points, it transforms, and then then it has like no moves that can damage me. So in theory, I could just go into like a Ghost type Pokemon for Hypnosis or a Thunder Wave or some kind of status like that. But I think this is fine. Like, we'll still be able to catch it on Pokeball. Or maybe we could spice it up with a Premier Ball. Got a lot of those as well, and that makes it seem a little more hacked, you know? It's just one of those things you tend to see on the hacked Pokemon. Still gonna take a little bit of time to get it, though. But yeah, see, so unless I waste a turn and actually try to throw a move on it. Need to remember to press X, you can't mash A through it. But yeah, so the catching it takes a little bit of time, but it's not gonna be super insane. Now, some of you guys might still be wondering, what's Dittogate? Well, this is Dittogate. It's that simple. Now I know what you guys might be thinking if you haven't caught on, but wait a second, Verlisify, how do you know that was a 6IV Ditto? You just caught it and named it 6IV. That's the point. Dittogate is about punishing people that want cheated Pokemon while also sowing distrust in the hacking community. We flood 6IV fake Ditto out there, make them look like the other ones, and makes it harder for cheating. And this has like a lot of really good impact as well, that maybe we receive a cheated Pokemon, we can release that, and then they get a Ditto, and they don't get to cheat anymore. It's beautiful. You can join in on Dittogate as well, and together, we can actually accomplish something wonderful in the Pokemon community. And then the most beautiful and almost impossibly unique thing about Dittogate is the toxicity of the Pokemon community that helps enable this. Because some people might be thinking, well, then no one's just going to trust anyone on the GTS named Verlis if it has a 6IV Ditto. Like I said, if everyone contributes, then we can also just kind of ruin the hacking economy. But even then, that's not true, because people impersonate me all the time to either discredit me or maliciously target my audience. They'll take my OT and ID and then give away shiny hacked Pokemon, and I see comments all the time, people saying like, yo, I just got a Pokemon from you off the Wonder Trade. It's like, I don't Wonder Trade. I don't give away these kinds of Pokemon. You just got hacked. Like, you just got targeted by a cheated Pokemon, so rip, release it, because that wasn't me. And that's another thing, like, so people can also almost find hacked Pokemon by finding my name on the GTS, because it's going to be more likely than not a malicious hacker trying to put out those hacked Pokemon. So with this, we just create all kinds of confusion. That just means Dittogate works even more. So let's go, yeah, I'm going to go for Zamazenta. Like, a Zamazenta is a very low price for the most powerful Pokemon in the game, which is a 6IV Ditto. So I'm going to put up kind of like one of each Ditto and see what happens. Like, you know, we're going to put up a Quick Ball, we're going to put up a Pokeball, we're going to put up a Repeat Ball. Also, I'm willing to invest some candies to get a level 100 Ditto out there, just to see if we can really push the envelope as to the Pokemon that we can get. But I'm going to try for an Ultra Beast. That's what we got last time. So, which one's this? Alright, that's going to be a Repeat Ball one. That makes sense. So, let's get my Guzzlord back. What happened was I got scammed out of a Guzzlord. That was in my other video. I got a hackization. So let's see if we can get a Guzzlord back for the 6IV Ditto. And then I want to do a fancy one. I want to see if we can get like I want to see what happens if we ask for a level 100 Pokemon. So this is also where it starts to serve like a dual purpose, because I feel like if we're getting a level 100 Pokemon for this, it's probably going to be hacked. And I feel like a lot of people love them shiny hacked Charizards, so we can get rid of a shiny Charizard that's hacked, and then we can also prevent further hacking. Because the Pokemon Company has ruled that any Pokemon bred with hacked parents, which includes a 6IV Ditto that you did not obtain yourself, is cheated. It is no different than hacking to breed with a hacked parent. So we're going to be stopping a lot of hacking, and we're going to be stopping, and we're just going to be like deleting hacked Pokemon as well. So now we wait. Now we see what happens. I'm wondering how this is going to go. Dittogate already happened. Dittogate was already weirdly successful. Can we get lightning to strike again? Because what I've learned is that people love to be ignorant in the Pokemon community. They get mad at me when I call out lying and clickbait. They get mad at me when I release blatantly hacked Pokemon. And they also get mad at me when I talk about history. That Litten was not legal at any point before Pokemon Home came out, and that's what I said in the video, but people still try to misrepresent things I say. So, Dittogate is effectively my love letter to the Pokemon community. Will this work? We'll see. Will I have to evolve it? Maybe. Because, like, if they see a Quick Ball, Repeat Ball, and Pokeball from your boy Verlisify, like, depending on how the GTS stacks that when it shows it, that could also maybe look a little suspicious, like they're not legitimate 6IVs. So maybe if I had, like, 3 Pokeballs or 3 Repeat Balls out there, it would look better. I just want to see if the Quick Ball works again. So, hopefully I don't expose myself too early. Maybe get, like, 3 level 100s out there so it looks like I'm doing a mass giveaway. That's where things are going to get fun, boys. Now, another beautiful thing about this is that Pokemon Home is an app. So I'm multitasking right now. I've got 3 waiting in the GTS, I've got 3 in Pokemon Home as backup, and we can just keep on prepping. So we also have these guys, once again, just like natural max raid battle Ditto from a 4-star raid. Even though these are only 4 IVs, they look like they could be 5 IV, especially with the Repeat Ball catch. So we're going to rename those and throw them out there. But then, as a last resort, as a backup, because like I said, like I'm pretty hopeful for the possibilities inside of Dittogate, but 1, it's already happened, so I think we do need to step up our game, and 2, the amount of hacking is far beyond anything in the original Dittogate, which means we are competing with people that are potentially offering more hacked Pokemon that they can get easier. And apparently that's Quick Powder, so rip. And I think there might be a few other things that are working against us because of all the garbage trades. Now there's like 3 times the amount of garbage trades, so maybe people aren't going to be able to find my Ditto to throw up the trades and stuff. However, with Pokemon Home, like a place where all Pokemon can gather, people have access to more of their Pokemon, so they might be able to dig up that level 100 Charizard. Also with Pokemon Let's Go, doing Kanto Pokemon should be easier to get. Whether or not it's hacked, who even knows at that point. But now we can just kind of play on their level, because that might need to be the evolution of Dittogate, which kind of doesn't make it as funny or as good. Just taking a straight wild-caught Ditto in any kind of ball, in any kind of setup, and just throwing it out there, that's what makes Dittogate so successful. But if I actually have to start burning important resources on this, then it's not as cool. So now we've got our Ditto. I actually need to move it into my party first, and then we just get it to level 100, and we get that boy ready as well. Oh, this is going to be dirty, guys. Look at that. We have the level 100. Get out of the way. Pokeball, Adamant Nature. Man, these guys are really starting to get in the way, aren't they? But I love them. That's just the beauty of Dittogate really coming through. Zero. That, I don't know. I think I might have outdone myself on this one. We have the Dynamax Raid, Repeat Ball, 0 speed. What do you get when you make Poketips, A-Drive, and Austin John the most popular Poketubers? You get what you fucking deserve. Then we got another 6 IV. And we got another 6 IV. I can't wait to see what happens here. I think we have to get some success. We are coming at it from so many different angles. And then over here we have our boy that has the Premier Ball, Jolly, Adamant, Bashful, Relax, Serious, so not as great, but then another Adamant. I think it's going to be good. So let's go and save this. And then we wait for the GTS. Bruh. And I mean like the biggest bruh possible. I don't know if you caught it in the video, but the GTS removes the name 6IV from your Pokemon. Because it's been a couple hours. I'm like, how haven't I gotten a trade? I mean, just for anything at this point. Also, I'm going to throw this bad boy up for Zamazenta. Even though it's probably going to just delete the name anyways. We're going to see what happens. But then it gets me wondering. Are they doing this because of Dittogate? Or are they doing this because this is a way of hacked Pokemon? So the Ditto is named 6IV. Depositing Ditto in the GTS. I didn't catch that. It's on the video the last time it happened. And it happened again. They changed the nicknames, and that's why I wasn't doing the. And then you pull it out, and the nickname now it's Ditto, and I take it back, and it's Ditto, and I had to put those Pokemon back into Pokemon Sword and Shield to change the nickname, and now I've changed the nickname to Breeding because I have to be ahead of the curve. That is something else, guys. So yeah, now we have this. Oh, that one works. That one gets to be called Breeding. That's cool. I'm gonna go and put in another one. So. This is the level, okay, that's level 60. Where's the level 100? That's Ditto. Okay, so that means that he's going to be this one, because it's doing by newest first. So I mean, name this one Breeding. That's level 100. This is the boy that's going to have all the chips on the table, but the scandalousness of taking my hard-earned Pokemon and swapping the nickname. That's unreal. And again, I don't know why, but we're going to see if we can get anything for this. Also, got to take use of that. This is Pokemon with great potential. Please raise it. And I guess that's also why we haven't seen anything named 6IV, because I feel like the remnants of Dittogate should still be somewhere in the air, just out in the ether, but they're not there. However, and also, I don't even think you can name something hacked, because when we were searching for Ditto, there was also some weird names that were like, you know, using Leet Speak. Yeah, we'll just do that. So we'll see, like, if we can find what people were naming. Yeah, 6. How come he gets it? 6 IV hidden ability. He gets to do it. And Master Ball OT. So, I mean, we already saw one of these, but I could have sworn one of these was, like, hack or something. Naughty, quiet, 6. No caps? Subdepudes. Dude. We got some this just got another layer of shenanigans. And maybe those shenanigans are just too much for Dittogate. It's been 5 days, and not a single one of my Dittos have been traded. I've tried different Dittos, different offerings, more reasonable offerings, like Zapdos. You can get as many Zapdos as you want in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. For a max stat Jolly 6 IV Ditto, come on! No one's taking it. We also still have some of the other ones, 6x31 for a Mewtwo. Again, Mewtwo, there's a good amount of those right now, especially in Pokemon Go. Raid in Pokemon Go, drop in Let's Go, bring it into Pokemon Home. Give me a Mewtwo and the Zamazenta for my level 100 that I blew candies on. Nothing. Now, I don't know what could be the cause of this. Is it that there's so many people trading Ditto on the GTS that my trade just, like, never comes up? Like, is there actually a cap to the amount of Pokemon that can be displayed? I absolutely think it has to be a problem with the cap. So we're just searching for any level Ditto for legendary Pokemon included, and you can only scroll so far before it goes away. But we don't see any, like, we see one level 100 in this entire list right here. So I don't know if that means, like, did I put in my offers too late, or is no one trading Dittos to surfacing these? Because, like, the GTS is permanently going to be filled up by the first people to throw out a level 37 Great Ball Ditto for Zacian, and that's just not going to do anything ever again. I wonder if Dittogate is crushed by all of these garbage trades, because again, there's more garbage trades that are possible, and that's kind of problematic. So I think we might have to do our level 100s, but even then, I wonder if it's actually capped on level 100s, because there's just that much hacking in Pokemon Sword and Shield as well, because, like, look, we can still do a... so there's a capped out maximum amount of 6 IV hacked level 100 Dittos just in the GTS before we try to, like, pull shenanigans on Dittogate and stuff like that. So there's more hacking, which also means more people have a hacked Ditto, which means there's still, like, an insane demand for Ditto though, because even days later Ditto is the second most traded Pokemon. So I don't know, it's a lot more weird, but I guess that means things are a lot worse, and not really sure what's going on here on this one, but it also could be that somehow less people are using the GTS as well, because I wanted to pull up some numbers, and we actually had numbers of how many Pokemon are traded on the GTS because of Pokemon Sun and Moon. So in 2 weeks, Pokemon Home has now been out for 18 days, so over 2 weeks, we have 4.1 million Pokemon traded on the GTS for the global mission, and this is now more days added on. We're only at 4.5 million. So I was expecting to see a lot more Pokemon traded. I don't know if that's just people hating the idea of Pokemon Home that much that they won't do it. That GTS has already been, like, so much garbage that people aren't even putting up with it, because now we just have triple the amount of nonsense Pokemon and filler trades that are impossible. I mean, people are still, like, asking for level 1 Zacians and stuff, or level 1 of fully evolved Pokemon that you just can't have. So there needs to be, like, this has always just been the problem with the GTS though. Like, the GTS has never been balanced. I was honestly happy when it was gone from Pokemon Sword and Shield, and I didn't care if it ever came back, because it just kind of shows how terrible the Pokemon community is with all of this stuff, and looks like we're going to have to step up our game, guys. This is not the end of Dittogate. I have some plans in the works. Dittogate 3, or Dittogate 2.5, is going to be more powerful than anything could ever imagine, and that will be what we can do for success. Because at the very least, we're able to find out a little bit about what's going on in the Pokemon community from the information obtained from my research and just kind of going around through here. So what it tells me is that things are bad, but let's see if we can evolve Dittogate and make it work. So you guys enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.